Hey friend, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me for a class today. Now, by a very special request by one of my very special students, I have another chair class for us. This is great for all levels, really. If you are maybe a senior and it's a little bit harder to move up and down off the mat, this is a great one for you. If maybe you're stuck at work all day but you want to get a little movement in, this is another wonderful kind of mini stretch and abdominal workout. We're going to wake up the upper body a little bit. We'll get to a little bit of abdominal work, and we'll end with a nice stretch too. So go ahead, don't even worry about rolling out your mat, but grab your chair and let's get started. So of course we'll be in a seat, but I want you to scooch to the very edge of whatever seat you're on. For me, the minute I kind of scooch myself forwards towards the edge, it's a lot easier for me to sit up tall and straight versus kind of hunching and leaning back. So rock towards your sitting bones, maybe even rock a little side to side, feeling them connect to the ground, and take your hands to the tops of your thighs. Roll the shoulders back and sit up taller and straighter. Just think about the middle of your body. Imagine there's a belt around the small of your waist, and we never want to just suck in, but instead think about that belt getting tighter from all directions, pulling everything to the middle of your body. Lift a little bit higher. Take a great big inhale, big breath out, and then 3 times I want you to roll your shoulders backwards, just waking up the body, and roll them forwards. And then again, backwards. One more time, forwards. And then pause again, take a big inhale, stretch your hands up high. Reach your fingertips up to the rafters and feel yourself growing long from your sitting bones, touching the chair through your body out your fingers. Wiggle your fingers a little, take a big inhale. As you exhale, flip your palms and actively push them down towards your hips. Inhale, flip the hands, reach them straight up overhead. Again, growing long. Exhale, push them down. One more time, inhale, reach them up nice and high. Exhale, right back down. Now this time, don't just push them up, but we're gonna reach them forward, circle them up overhead, and then swim them back behind us. So just taking a great big circle of the arm forwards. One more time. And then reverse. Carry your hands backwards, up overhead, and down in front of us. Up overhead, and down in front of us. One more time, up. And then soften the hands down on your lap. Take a moment, make sure we're still engaging our abdominal muscles. We're still opening up across the front of our chest. Put a big smile on your face. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, dip your chin to your chest. And from here, think about lifting the back of your head up as you actively press your shoulders down. And then roll your right ear to right shoulder, looking forward. Find that nice little stretch along the left side of your body and roll your chin back to chest. And to the opposite side. Find that great big stretch along the right side and then bring it back center. Go to the right. Bring it back center. To the left. One more time, center, pause. Take a breath, press into your thighs to lift your head up. Big inhale, exhale, chin to chest, and then slowly round into an easy seated forward fold. This doesn't have to be the deepest forward fold ever, but just let the top of your head pour or fall down towards the space between your knees. Are you letting your shoulders rise to your ears, or can we keep them softly down the back? Press your palms into your thighs and roll yourself straight back up to a nice tall seat. Big inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Slowly roll yourself down into that easy seated forward fold, and then push yourself up. This next time, if you have a little bit more range of motion and you want to take your forward fold a little bit deeper, maybe even sliding your hands off your thighs and going into that deepest forward fold for your body, whatever it feels for you is totally fine. but still letting the head fall to the floor, looking through the knees. Slide your hands up to your thighs, belly button in, push into your thighs to roll yourself right back up. Now this time I want us to take our hands behind our head, interlocking our fingertips, pressing the elbows back so we get a little stretch across the front of our chest. Lightly stomp into your heels and lift out of the waist a little higher. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, a little twist to the right. Inhale, return center. Twist to the left. Inhale, return center. Again, little twist to the right. Pull yourself back. Little twist left. Pull yourself back. Now this time, little twist to the right and pause. Think about pushing your right elbow further back behind you, and it's almost like someone has their hand behind your left shoulder and is pushing your left shoulder further forward so you can take that twist a little deeper. Maybe even look towards your right elbow. Big inhale, unravel. Same thing other side, little twist, and then this time it's like someone is pushing your right shoulder, you're pushing your left elbow back, and you're like lightly trying to look at your left elbow. Bring yourself back to center. Now, very lightly push your hands into your head, and at the same time your head back into your hands so we can lengthen through the very top of our neck. Roll the shoulders back and very, very, very lightly lean into your hands. Now, it's not just like I'm leaning my head back, but I'm thinking about a string, pulling my sternum up to the sky. So I lift off of my sitting bones even here and very lightly wing my elbows back behind me. Big deep breath. Exhale, look forward again. Release the hands and then inhale, swim them up overhead. Now again, we're going to do a little forward fold, but I want you to imagine making your arms like a little candy cane and slightly draping over and falling into that deepest forward fold, letting your fingertips dangle. Scoop the tummy. Cinch the waist, roll yourself all the way up. Big inhale, hands lift up nice and high again. And then round forward. It's like you're diving over a little fence or something. Head is heavy. Roll yourself all the way up. One more time, just like that. Both hands lift high. You're stretching as high as you can up to the sky. And then we dive forward. Let that head relax, give it a little shake, and slowly roll yourself all the way up to a nice tall seat. From here, I want you to take your hands in front of your body. Imagine you're holding a big heavy present and give it a big squeeze. Turn on all the muscles in your arms while you open up across your chest. And remember how we talked about we could feel ourselves sitting on those sits bones? I want you to rock off the sit bones and then rock back up on top of them. Rock off the sit bones and rock back on top of them. So it's just a little pelvic tip. I tip my pelvis back and then I pull myself up. Now, do you notice while I tip back and forth on my pelvis, my chest really shouldn't be moving. I'm not caving everything in and restacking, caving and restacking. I'm keeping my chest open and I bring myself up. Now, not only is this a nice little stretch along my lumbar spine, the lower portion of my back, this should feel like a little bit of abdominal work. I feel my tummy muscles kind of kicking in to help tip me back and return upright. Tip me back and return upright. Now this time, a little tip back and pause. Cinch your waist and reach your nice big heavy present nice and far away. Can you stomp into your left foot? Take a big inhale. Pick up your right leg. Set it down. Exhale, pick up your left leg. Set it down. I just want us to do a little march. Right and down, left and down. Now, every time I pick up my leg, I cinch the waist a little bit more. I tone my tummy muscles. I use those big abdominal muscles to help lift and lower my leg. Let's do 2 more sets. Last set, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, lift, inhale, lower. Pause right here, tip the pelvis, roll yourself all the way up. Great big inhale, and then rock off the pelvis again, rock up on top. Rock off of your little sitting bones, bring yourself right back up. Down we go, and return. Down we go and return. Now this time, tip back, hold. Cinch the waist a little bit more. Squeeze your big heavy present and lift your present up to the sky and then pull it down to the ground. Inhale, lift it up to the sky. Exhale, cinch the waist, pull it down. Now for me, the more I think about stomping into my heels, I can kind of activate my hamstrings, the back of my legs a little bit more without gripping through the front of my quads, the top of my legs. One more time, up, bring it down, pause, take a big inhale, roll yourself up and pause. Relax the hands down on the thighs and sit up a little taller, a little straighter. And then again, let's roll our shoulders backwards. 3 and 2, 1. Roll them forwards. 3 and 2, 1. Go back again. 3 and 2, 1. Last time forwards. 3 and 2, 1. Again, reach your hands up to the sky. Rotate the pinkies together. Take a big, deep breath. Exhale, flip the palms, press them down. Another big inhale, swimming the hands up to the sky. Lift, 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 lift up. Exhale, push it right back down. One more time up in that same action. Return, and then this time again, circle the arms forward and back. Forward and back. One more time. And then reverse. Take it back and up. Back and up. Last one. Hands to the tops of the thighs. Sit tall, sit straight. Take a great big breath. Dip your chin to chest. Reach the back of your head up. And again, roll your right ear to right shoulder. Little stretch. Bring your chin back. Roll your left ear to left shoulder. Bring it back. Right side. And left side. And chin to chest. Look forward. And as always, pat on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I hope you enjoyed our lovely little seated stretch and abdominal work class, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.